One, two, one, two, three.
What's going on, YouTube? Are you ready to be entertained? And I have a game for you, for those of you that like defense. I have the Cincinnati Bengals. My opponent has the Chicago Bears, and I know probably a lot of you are rooting against me. A lot of you are Bears fans out there, know it. But I readied up and I had to go against them, and look at the sacks right here off the opening drive. Cincinnati does have a very nasty defense, and if you use a sugar scheme with them, they are quite effective because they have that inside pressure, A gap, B gap. They work it well, but this dude's usering of the line, you know, I hate line users. I think it's cheesy. I think it's not a good way to play defense, but look at him. But sometimes it can be very effective, and I'm driving down, and trust me, it's not as easy as this reel's looking right here. And then Jones cannot come up with the spectacular catch there, so I end up settling for the 3. And each play that I had was a grind, man. He was in the backfield pretty much in every snap. Chicago's defense is not like that this year. They're injured, they are banged up, but right there, Cincinnati forces the fumble, and I'm up 3-0. And look, again, I almost got hit there as I got rid of it to Jermaine Gresham on the wheel route there. And look, there, I was telling you, man, this dude was block shedding. He was in the backfield on every play. He was bull rushing me. And then Mohamed Sanu picks up a first down there. On second down, and look, see, he was bringing pressure, man, every down. But here on 3rd and 18, who runs the ball on 3rd and 18? Again, I do, because I'm crazy like that. And eventually Andy Dalton gets in for the 10-0 lead, and this game, again, was not a blowout, even though it started well for me. Going into garbage time at the end of the first half, I do force a sack here, and that ends the first half. So I get the ball at half, and look at him again. I mean, those 10 points were some of the hardest 10 points I've had to get. And but when you have AJ Green, you got to look for him here. And here, I guess turnabout is fair play because he causes Giovanni Bernard to fumble. And I really couldn't complain because I got a fumble out of him, out of Matt Forte, something that doesn't happen very often with Forte. He fumbles the ball, and so Bernard ends up fumbling and giving it back. So I'm up 10-0. He's driving down. He's throwing a lot of slants with Devin Hester here across the middle. And he's really close, 2nd and 5. Oh, I forced the sack. And I have a feeling that Devin Hester is going to be cutting on a slant, and he does. But look at Malaluga force a fumble. I guess that was a reception and a fumble. Watch this play. Just bow. This falls out. Stone hands Devin Hester, and Kirkpatrick is there to snatch the ball out of the air and force the turnover. And here, 1st and 10, I've got the ball. Again, I've got to run the ball. I got to be tough. I've been noticing a lot of players online again. Sack. Have been crowding the line, and I end up punting to him. A lot of players online have been crowding the line, taking away the edges, leaving the bot, you know, bringing everybody up essentially, and just daring you to beat them deep. And one of the problems with this game is it's hard to get time to get rid of the ball. So I've been practicing a lot against that defense, you know, those crowded looks, the 4-6, the 4-4, the nickel, and look, I try to get rid of the ball again. And if your offensive line has trouble holding up, here again, gosh, Gresham was wide open over there on the right, and I just didn't see him. And on 4th and 5, I commit a delay of game because I was looking for a play, and here, look, he's manned up everybody. I try to peel him off, and nothing right there. And also, AJ Green was getting pressed hard over there on the right. He could not break the press. But here, luckily, I have the Cincinnati defense, and they go right back to work. And here I bring a blitz, and oh, Terrence Newman in a yellow over there to the right, snatches the ball out of the air. I'll take those Huggies and whatever cash you got. Terrence Newman saving my bacon over there. Gets into field goal range, but here's when things get super tough. Even though I'm on the 29, a field goal does me no good because I need to pick up a first down. Here I go back to this play again, and oh man, Gresham is covered this time. I remember he was open. 4th and 5, I hit Gresham on the wheel route, and that was a huge first down. But again, this guy's defense was nasty. I mean, none of the runs that usually work are working. And here I'm looking, oh, I get sacked again. This dude's defense was nasty. 3rd and 20, I look for AJ Green on the dig route. I find it I get in a tight little space here. 4th and 6, I knew he was going to max coverage, but the only thing that was open all game was that out route, and there were zones there in place, but they did not react, and Andy Dalton throws a dot to get me that 17-7 lead, which was critical because a field goal seriously would have done me no good. And now he starts playing offense. He finds Matt Forte out on the wing. He finds Matt Forte again in the flat, and Matt Forte gets him to the touchdown zone, and I'm up 17-14. And I do recover the onside kick. So thankfully, that's the end of the game. I'm going to run out the clock, but on the flip side, I sent him a message. I really want to compliment this guy's defense. He played me great all game. So I say, hey, good game, great defense. And on the backside, I guess he was a little salty about the loss. He quits. So thanks for watching my vid. 5 points. I'm out.
You can make a signature changes.